Hello everybody, my name is Merc and we're back in the Elden Ring, the Volcano Manor. So we have a couple decisions in front of us. We could go talk to Lady Tanith here and visit the Lord of the Manor, I believe. I want to check out up here real quick because we haven't been up here in a hot sec. I believe there was a PvP fight and that appears to be it. Just wanted to double check. Who is this? Might be someone from Caria, I suppose, or Lucaria. I just realized its name is Lucaria, and then there is the people of Caria, and I guess they might be pronounced similarly, and I've just been pronouncing them wrong this whole time. But what else is new? There's also that secret passage over here, which I'm surprised I didn't discover till now. Normally, the messages are very, very obvious when there's a secret passage. Our friend is gone, Dialos.
You still alive?
Recusant Bernal has nothing new to say. We did see this ghost man here again.
Worthy tarnish. It is the run it through.
So my question is, or my assumption, this lady, whatever her name is, Zorias the Scout, told us about... she didn't necessarily tell us about the secret passage, but she said there was a serpent over here. I don't know if I want to explore too much, or if we should just go talk to Lady Tanith, because I worry that Lady Tanith will get upset if she finds us exploring too much of this place. And also, I want to see what's going on with her taking us towards...
Won't you consider having an audience with our Lord? Our Lord will no doubt welcome you. Another kindred spirit, treading the path of champions.
Let's go see the Lord.
As it should be. Now, close your eyes for a moment. I will transport you to the Lord's chamber.
Sure, why not?
Farewell, then.
She's saying bye.
May your visit be fruitful.
Hopefully this serpent is not going to eat us like a fruit. Yeah, that's a boss room right there. I suppose we'll touch some grace. I had a feeling that visiting the Lord would just result in us fighting a boss. So with that in mind, we have the Site of Grace. We can come back here at any time. Because the other example of that would be Moog. When we went to the Mogwin Dynasty, we were invited there by White Mask Vare, and it kind of made it seem like we'd go say hi to him, but instead we just had a boss fight, you know?
Won't you consider our Lord will...
So she will just send us back if we want. So with that in mind, let's just go explore this little area, I suppose. Okay, I just noticed we could switch weapons, but you can't attack till you're out here. So these slugs will not bother us, these snails, I suppose, as long as we have the torch out. I'm gonna say there's really nothing over here. Appears we have found the back paths. Nomadic Warrior Cookbook number 21. And we have found the entrance to this room over here. Depraved Perfumer Carmon. Oh, we can't even open this door. That's interesting. So we can make alluring pots with the Nomadic Warrior Cookbook 21. Also, did we look at the Taker's cameo? A talisman engraved with a stern likeness of Praetor Rykard. So that is Rykard right there. Master of Volcano Manor. Restores HP upon defeating enemies. That seems pretty good. When Riker turned to heresy, taking by force became the rule. The gods themselves were no different after all. So Praetor Riker was a demigod born of Radagon and Marika, I assume. The depraved perfumer Carmon. Depraved perfumers practiced their art for themselves alone. Carmon was notably a formidable perfumer whose strength rivaled that of heroes, and it is said that he was in search of a physic of revivification. Revivification. That's a hard word to say. Revivification. Just jump past these nerds. So I guess the perfumer was on the path of champions, as they call it over here. Continue heading downwards into the depths. Dog ahead, try left. It's a bloodhound, not a dog. Rather dark in here. We could cast our sneaking spell, but it appears that he's not going to notice us anyway. It's one way of dealing with them. It was just looking at a fireproof dried liver. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Forgot we can put the blood flame blade on this weapon. It's probably something to keep in mind. Bloodhound claws, large curved claws used by bloodhound knights. The curve allows the weapon to slip through an enemy's guard. There doesn't appear to be too many claw weapons in this game, so it appears that we have found a new site of grace in this church room. A little odd that there's just like a secret passage back behind it. But I suppose if it was a secret passage, it's already been opened by the time we got here. Now, where could this lead? It looks like, I was gonna say, it's leading us towards the castle grounds, where we've not been at all. It's funny, because I'm pretty sure at the end of the last episode, I was like, oh, we're definitely going to explore the Mountain of the Giants, but here we are, not at the Mountain of the Giants. Does appear that we are going to go down there. There's an enemy as well as an item. We can step in lava. It is not like some of the other Souls games where if you touch lava, you're just done for. Got another serpent enemy up ahead. I suppose it's not another if it's the first one we've seen, but let's check out up here before we go down. I have to imagine this is going to be a shortcut. I don't think I want to try jumping. Doesn't seem like something I want to do. So, again, I have to imagine that's a shortcut. We will come back there at a later time, or open it up at a later time, I suppose. Are these iron maidens down there? Yes, they are. Well, we don't need the torch anymore. Surprised the snake didn't sense our presence. I don't like how it has, like the worms do, like earthworms have the weird extendo neck. Why was that already hurt? That's weird. We can definitely explore some rooftops here. Speaking of exploring rooftops, is there anything up here? I mean, it doesn't look like it. I'll try it one more time. Some good old-fashioned platforming. We do got some dogs. Jump on down, go say hi to the dogs. Appears they don't want anything to do with us with the torch out, which is exactly how I want it. I hear a scarab. I'm assuming it's below. Oh, we got an Omen Killer Knight down there, I believe they're called. We could also explore the rooftops, of course. Let's check out what the road leads. I thought something was gonna pop through this door. I hear the dogs barking. The dogs are borking. This reminds me of, I don't want to kill these dogs, but they did sense our presence, it seems. Aw, man, I'm once again wasting my FP. I guess it's not that big of a deal. It's not like we are an FP heavy build here. Smithing stone 6. There's the scarab. Another dog. Yeah, this reminds me of Yarnum a little bit. Obviously not quite as aesthetically, but I mean a little bit aesthetically, just obviously it's not as oh, it's bad. That's very bad. Are you kidding me? That's horrible. This is bad. Dang old scorpion or scarab. Dang old Capra demon. Well. Oh my god, please hit the dude. Okay, well that didn't go as planned. In fact, I would say it went opposite of how I wanted it to go. Just get away from me, dog. A little upset how that went down. Hopefully we can find a way back up. I like how this guy looked like he was just a corpse that would have an item. Also, he really just threw a oh, I guess it lingers a little bit. I was gonna say he threw a poison pot and it barely gave us any poison. These are the roofs above us that we could have jumped onto. Precious item, the Erdtree seal. The new casting implement, a formless sacred seal decorated with an Erdtree crest, once the focus of religion in the lands between. Even though the Elden Ring is shattered and the Erdtree has dulled from its former radiance, earnest faith continues to hold the answers. Requires 40 faith to use. That's interesting. We also haven't seen this great omen killer cleaver yet. The blade of this huge, loathsome cleaver comprises a row of amputated omen horns, weapon of slaughter wielded by omen killers. The hideous horns cause blood loss, adding vibrant color to the ongoing mayhem. Okay. Immediately put away the torch, then tried to pull it out. I don't know where that dog went, so I guess we should probably keep the torch out. Again, a little upset that we fell down here for no reason, but it's okay. Hello. I suppose this Bloody Star weapon's pretty good for exploring, because every time you get a hit with it, you get some HP back. Doesn't appear that there's much going on over here. We got some winged serpent statues, as well as a locked door up ahead. This is leading towards back where we came from, which is good. I'm just gonna take this dog out. There are really just 3 dudes up there? There really is just 3 dudes up there. You ain't grabbing me. Check out if this has been worth our time at all. It appears no. Our only ranged weapon is the pest thread spears. I guess could just pull out the bow. Man, I'm a little unhappy with the fact that the scarab got away. I peeved the dog by putting away my torch there. Let's go along the roofs. See if there's any items. Let's try to keep high up if we can. Got a couple serpent enemies here. Had a feeling that was gonna happen. Well, that didn't go as I wanted, but it's okay, I guess. Guess we're gonna make a jump over to that other building. I guess we could go this way as well. Actually, this might be the preferred path. Even though there is a serpent guarding it. Suppose we can put away the torch. I thought I jumped off the edge for sure right there. I very nearly did. I still don't really have ranged weapons. Kind of want to try these blood flame talons at some point. We have some spells that we're just not using. That's fine because we're not an FP build, so it is whatever. Like, that's an interesting spell, but it's not particularly good. Even with our helmet makes it so we do more roar damage, I believe. Just kind of want to double check that fact. I lied. Oh, and I guess no, I guess it does. Enhances incantation was jokingly called Bear Communion. And if you're using the roar spell, that's Bear Communion if you ask me. It's the golden rune. Jumping on the chimney. The eternally smoking chimney. You know, considering these serpents have very long necks, I'm surprised it's not trying to bite us from down there. I wonder if that scout lady also can extend her neck like that. What that neck do? I guess we could have fell up there as well. Golden rune. I have to assume we've not actually been down there, so we might want to fall down there as well. Let's do the old up and around double fall down strat, I guess. Come down here. Or a smithing stone 5. Fortunately, I'm assuming we won't be able to get to that other area to fall down to, so we have to go all the way back around. Oh yeah, I forgot this guy's alive. And so is the other one. I guess at some point we'll have to go back for... I'm sorry, dog. I put away your torch. I didn't mean to. Oh my gosh. You should be able to, like, you pull out the torch, and then you should be able to pet the dog. And then that makes it so the dog never aggroes you. Ever again. Okay, so... come around this way. Find a place to fall. This is a place to fall. I don't know if this is the place to fall. There is a dog down there watching. Waiting. Nice, interestingly designed area so far, I guess. There is the dog tunnel we saw. Hello. Oh, we could have just walked over here. I didn't even see this little opening here. That's kind of funny. Hello, dogs. I'm gonna need you to move. Can you just like move out of the way? Thanks. Oh, there's another path right there. Can fall further down, it seems. What about this? Likely danger. Yeah. Yeah, I would agree. There is an item down there, so this is what we're doing. Ugh. Now what? Now what do we do? I'm a little scared to be touching the lava. Okay, we can touch the lava. We got a bunch of pots here. And a biggin. Got a big boy. The big boys seem to be attack on sight, so... Sorry that has to be like that, but it do. The smoldering shield. Are you gonna chill as I read the shield description? Small shield made upon Mount Gelmir, forged with uncooling lava. You're not gonna chill. Such fragments, oops, resist frost with its heat and can even be used to deal fire damage if wielded as a weapon. I'm tempted to go for a shield build, just double shielding it. It seems silly and fun. It seems silly. I don't know if it seems fun. Got some caskets here amongst the graves. Not quite sure where we're going, but we're going there. Jumping head first, eyes closed. Into the lava. It seems like that's a way to fall down that we could have taken earlier. Really? You're a fast-moving man. I don't think we can make that jump over there. I'm not even sure we can make this jump right here, to be honest. I think that one seems more plausible than this one. This one seems like a death sentence. You know those I want to go home messages? I'm very much feeling that right now. I guess we'll go home. We'll go back to the site of grace. There was probably more I could explore down there, but I did notice that there was a couple other paths, right? So we could just drop down here-ish. Right. Everything respawned, of course. There is a path down here. I'm surprised I didn't even take damage. I can't tell what the damage threshold is on these drops. I know I've complained about that in the past, but that has not changed. Because if you would have asked me, I would have said we would have taken damage falling down there. Well, does this mean we get, oh, another jump here? We did make it. All that for a key, eh? That's fine, I suppose. Oh, the camera kind of tried to screw me there. I thought the body was moving. It was just a dude from above, I have to assume. Well, we're back down here, and we've pretty much accomplished nothing. This man doesn't attack. It'd be so funny if that was Alexander and I just like jumped on his head. I suppose he would have said something though. Likely skeleton. I kind of wanted to check out this coffin again, but it doesn't seem like there's anything here. So, we're going back to the site of grace. This time we're gonna get that scarab. Is the plan. Trying to think if there's an easy way to get to the scarab. I suppose dropping from above is probably a safer bet. Oh, why is the snake wasn't at his post? This is definitely a safer way to fall down. He just tried to push me off the roof. I mean, that's a valid strat. I would have been real upset if I fell. Okay, this is definitely a better way. All that for a smithing stone. Alright, dog, chill. It's fine. That just leads to the Omen Killer, of course. Check out what's behind this fog wall. I'm sure we have upward of 20 keys at this point. I'm curious now, actually. I hate that you can't do anything when a message is up like that. We have 37 keys. Hello. No attacking ahead, but try up. It does seem like these Iron Virgins, I believe they're called. Okay. Were created at Mount Gelmir. Perhaps they are a little bit of a frame drop there. The creation of Reichard himself. Crimson Amber Medallion. Why is the other one outside the door now? That's very silly. I think I got a sneeze cupboard. Apologies. Is there two down here now? Did the other one get through the door? Or is that the same one? Oh, there is two. Oh, it's the same. It's just one. I'm losing my mind. I think it tried to grab me and failed? Not quite sure what happened there. Oh, we can get through the door. I don't know why I thought I wouldn't be able to. I mean, it did sort of make it seem like it wouldn't be able to. Bit of a messy fight. We obviously don't need this Crimson Amber Medallion. In the age of Godfrey, the first Elden Lord. I almost jumped off the edge. That probably would have been bad. Why do these winged serpents have little talon feet? It's a bit odd. You're the lone guardian of this bridge. Don't like that attack. First off, left. I'm surprised you can even open up that door. I thought, okay, seriously, message go away. Those prompt messages have gotten me killed a few times on my alt character. I guess because we're not at full HP, we can't one-shot those dudes with a jump attack. This item only exists to show you this door over here. That's why it was a smithing stone 4 and not something actually useful. So we can climb the roof. We can jump over here. Same reason why that wasn't a particularly useful item. It is an Albinorc blood clot, which is a little interesting, because I posited the ideas that the Albinorcs were created in Liurnia. Though I suppose the Volcano Manor isn't too far from Liurnia. There's a lot to explore down here. Up here. In here, in the volcano. Yeah, I got that much. These are Albinorcs. You can tell by the pasty white skin and the fact that their legs are atrophied. They're in like trying to think of like a stockade. Is that what it did? No, stockade's not right. I think they are called stocks. Like when you put someone in the stocks, you throw tomatoes at their face or worse. I mean, they don't seem like they're trying to attack me, but maybe it's just because I didn't sit in front of them. Doesn't even do damage. Okay, this guy is trying to attack a little, it looks like. I need you to stop. I'm sorry. I don't like that noise. I was gonna say drop the blood clot. That's not surprising. I guess we're taking them all on. Looks like this is probably going to lead deeper into the volcano. Are these guys perhaps mutated forms of the Albinorcs? That might make sense, because those ones are found in Lanedale, particularly those ones are found in the sewers. The other ones, there's like a more purified version of them that are hanging out on the ramparts that play the music, play their weird horn that they have. Not sure if we got an item out of them that would indicate if they were Albinorcs or not. Didn't mean to fall there. At least it was somewhere we can fall, you know? Rather than falling into lava. Doesn't look like there's a reason to go down there. That's just the same room we were in. Behold, tower. Yeah, this still kind of reminds me of Yarnum. That's pretty cool. I guess it's just the Gothic architecture. Can drop down here. I don't know if there's a reason for it. Looks like there's a balcony over there. Actually, I think we already explored this balcony, right? Yeah, this is where the door is below. So let's drop down here, where this message is. Where that door is. We got an omen killer up ahead. I'm wondering if this is just leading to the same path we were just at. Actually, no. Looks like we probably could not have gotten over here unless we did that drop. Where does this lead? I don't like climbing ladders just to go down them a second later, but we might be doing that. Surely this ladder isn't too big, and it's not. We see the end right here. I just want to know where this leads. Besides up. Got a single item, a golden rune. Looks like there's not a whole lot interesting going over here, so I guess it's a good thing that I had a look at that. I wonder if that item just exists to reinforce the idea that there's going to be a hidden floor in this building that you won't be able to find easily unless you fall onto it. A little concerned about this omen killer, but it does appear that it is the only creature in this room. Definitely don't want to fight these guys fairly. I don't know how he did not hear us. Got another omen killer cleaver. The Albinoric staff. Albinoric mask. Mask made from the largely unaltered hide of a young Albinoric. Raises arcane but reduces the HP recovery effects of the Flask of Chrism Tears. A far cry from Godskin, this Albinoric hide mask is the product of malicious mockery. Also got the staff, short staff with a blue glintstone embedded, wielded by the Albinorics of old. The Albinorics harbor a secret. They cast their sorcery using their innate arcaneness. So it scales with arcane. That's interesting. We gotta put on the Albinoric mask, right? Oh, that's awful. I love it. We are gonna take it off, though. That's kind of cute. Is it like flowing? It is flowing. That's really cool. What does this mask even do? Greatly increases arcane to the detriment of physical attack power. That's cool. We gotta put on the bear mask, though. That is our favorite item. These are some nice torture chairs. This is what I want to come home to and relax upon. I guess we're gonna drop down. This doesn't seem like the safest place to drop down, but whatever, we'll do it. The snake's like, what the heck? Whatever. It was nothing. Explosive great bolt. Looks like there's a path down there. Keep that in mind. Let's check out where the snake went. Looks like it's doing a whole patrol. Another path this way. I wonder if that Albinoric yelling aggroes the rest of the creatures. It kind of did just seem like it. Hello. I don't like that I don't one-shot these mans unless I sneak up on them. Hello. They tried to grab me. So again, I think those ones are I'm surprised this opened up. They're perhaps mutated Albinorics. Running and then jumping. Running. So we can jump down and then find our way back up this way. It appears if we did fall down, then climb that ladder, we would not have been able to climb back up. I just don't want them yelling at me. I'm sorry. But also the Albinorcs are, I'm not gonna say their lives aren't worth living, but... Oh, I guess this would be maps. Not anymore. But if the Albinorcs are artificial life forms, I feel less bad about killing them. And yeah, they have no legs, so those are definitely an advanced stage of albinorism. Golden rune number 9. Mambo number 9. So this is just leading back up, showing us the extra floor over there. Surprised there's a site of grace here, but I suppose it's a decent spot for it. So now the question, I mean, I guess since there is that path this way, we should probably go the other way. I feel like I have another sneeze coming on. Maybe, maybe not. Did this... Was this always here? I felt like I saw this appear right in front of me. I don't know, maybe it was just like an optical illusion depending on the light. I thought I heard footsteps, but I suppose they were just my footsteps. Well, nice dead end here that doesn't need to exist. Don't think I want to try jumping off. Ill-omened creature ahead. I don't even know what this would be. Like, that's a troll message, right? Try Elden Ring. I mean, I am trying Elden Ring. Let's put on a fire resistance trinket. And then run across this lava, shall we? Oh yeah, I forgot you move mad slow in lava. You actually want to roll through it, which is very silly to think of. Is this the ill-omened creature, the tree? You may recall in my previous episode, I have posited the idea that the trees are not necessarily of this world. That perhaps Queen Marika and her planting of the Erdtree caused all the rest of the trees in the world to spawn and grow. I mean, the trees, the Erdtree roots are all over the lands between, so why wouldn't they grow more trees, you know? I can't believe I fell down that area and there was literally nothing. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. I'm trying Elden Ring. It wouldn't be Elden Ring if I didn't complain about an empty space in the world. Precious item ahead, therefore I turn around. Suppose we could also be using some of these fireproof dried livers. We're not using them anywhere else. Yeah, what's up? Just a somber. Got some more items over there. I was wondering how we'd get onto this roof. It didn't seem like there was a clear path, but I guess I didn't notice this little area over here. More messages leading to nothing. My favorite. That man got up instantaneously. keep seeing these statues, and they remind me of the weird flame spewing statues we've seen underground. I suppose we've seen them in Lanedale as well. Guess we're taking out more slugs. Ow. How dare you? I'm so upset, I'm going to use my spears on you. Are you kidding me? It touched the... One of the spears hit the dang statue. Get me out! Fine, I'll make my way up there on my own, okay? Right here. Right now. So this is the other building that we saw from over there. I'm glad I didn't try to make the jump. We probably could have if we were good. I just didn't like the angle there. It didn't seem right. I almost fell down somehow. Have to imagine there's nothing here, especially with the liar ahead message. But I suppose there is one item, so... Smithing stone 6. We can't buy those yet, so... I shan't be upset. I can't suffer a slug to live, I'm sorry. Okay, seems we have cleared this bottom section. Therefore, we move up. And then hopefully we won't see more. Or if we do, you know, we'll get a better view from above and then we can drop down on it. Although it does appear we found another path. So this message indicates why this cave exists. It's to show you that there is a cave up ahead. So therefore you gotta keep moving. Keep moving on. Roll through the fire. Everyone's favorite activity. Is this a shortcut? This is. It do be a likely lift. I guess we'll take it up. I had a feeling it would be a two-way lift. Oh, there's another one. That man had a flowing whip. I suppose I don't know if that snake was a man or not. I'm not a herpetologist. I think that's a study of snakes. So we're just kind of going in circles, but you know me, I gotta... check out every single path. I'm going to declare that this area is explored. We explored it. Not sure how people are dying here, but whatever. Be wary of slug. Have we been up there? No, we've not been up there. This is directly below the first site of grace. I think we're doing a good job exploring this area, if I do say so myself. That said, it feels like... Did we miss a lift or something? I feel like there was a tower that I was like, we'll go check that out, and then we didn't. Oh well. Dog ahead. Does that mean another bloodhound, I wonder? Or does it just mean an actual dog? I feel like an actual dog would not want to be down here. I do see ghosts of people fighting something, so... Got a magma worm here. That was a big miss. It's doing the awful magma attack, my favorite. I don't want to be over here. You know what? We're gonna sniff our juice. Yeah, you heard me. We're sniffing our juice out here. After fighting the magma worm on a caster for the Moonveil very early on, this magma worm is nothing. Is kind of what I'm getting at. We did get a dragon heart. That would be the other side of the cave that we saw earlier. It does appear that there is an item this way. If Miyazaki really wanted to be a jerk, he'd wait until you jumped into the lava before spawning that magma worm. Smithing stone 7. We'll chug up. Don't necessarily need to, but might as well. Okay, we got a dragon heart. Not bad, I suppose. We're not really using our dragon incantations. We do have one, our ghost flame breath from the DLC. It does sort of seem like we could go into some of these towers and I might have ignored a path up there. So I'm a little displeased about the idea of, but we're going to continue moving on for the moment. Maybe this will be an area I explore on my own time to see if there's anything else I missed. Is that a fire monk? I can't remember what that enemy is. I forgot I had blink bolt on this. On one of them, I should say. One of these hammers. Just checking out this courtyard a little bit. Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot going on over here. It's weird. Not sure what those messages were about. I feel like we fought one of these nerds already, but I can't remember where. Hey, how goes it? Looks like he was trying to use some black magic. I can't tell if the scaffolding indicates that there is a way to get up and therefore get down those towers, but I would assume there is. Looks like we found a grand cathedral over here. Boss ahead, it says. I would have to agree that that would be a boss room if you ask me. I wonder how many bosses in the Soul series are fought within cathedrals. Okay. Cutscene time. They did this because they didn't want the player to drop down onto the bridge as it was rising. We've still not been to the area below this bridge, but I don't know if there's anything even down there. I wonder how the bitrate is treating these videos, because between this area and the Lake of Rot, there's a lot of red on screen. Also, you probably don't want to put your feet atop a bridge that was just recently in lava, but Merc is no ordinary man. In fact, this is how he relaxes after a hard day. Instead of a hot bath, he dips his feet in lava. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just looking down, trying to see if there's an obvious way to get down there. Doesn't really seem like it. There's also this path up here, so we are missing quite a bit. So I have to wonder if there is a way to get onto these towers. I mean, I don't see any items up there. So we're back at the first site of grace, of course. I'm trying. What is this in the center of the screen there? That's a body, obviously. I guess we climbed up there via the ladder. I mean, I'm not seeing an obvious path that would lead us to any of the towers, but if there was a path, it'd probably be inside a building, I have to imagine. I feel like I saw an elevator and then we might have ignored it. And again, I'm not quite sure how we'd get down here. There's bats. There is a bat, I should say. Bat sighting confirmed. Thought I heard a scarab. There's a cave down there. There's a gold fog wall over there. Well, let's we can't use our aromatic. That's fine though. Probably not that big of a deal. Can't use our blood flame either. Perhaps this is not a boss room. Or perhaps it is. I'm not seeing anything to lock on to. The Godskin Noble. So I was gonna bring up the... It looks like this pillar is too big for this man to get through. Yeah, okay, so that man was trying to cast a black flame. I ain't scared. Maybe I should be. Maybe I should be a little scared. I got kind of lucky that he got stuck on the pillar. Okay. I think I was a little surprised at how much damage we did, because we got a bleed off, so I thought for sure he'd be dead already. Yep. All right, that was not a smooth fight at all. Noble presence, Godskin Stitcher. Thrust out belly with gusto. To unleash a repelling shockwave requires 26 faith, ancient power of the Godskin Nobles. Once a sign of the god's wrath, this incantation became a trophy of the nobles' god hunt. That's interesting, because it's like the force push incantation. except I guess the Black Flame version. Then we got the Godskin Stitcher Elegant Piercing Sword with a Celadon colored blade. I don't even know what Celadon means. I guess it's a color. It's like a silver. Wielded by the Godskin Nobles. The Nobles possess skill with the sword unmatched by any lowborn. Despite its size, successive attacks from this weapon are swifter than the eye can follow. It's got an impaling thrust. So I guess I never really thought about that, but in their names, the Godskin Nobles, were they perhaps nobles, you know, born into a royal family, and then because they didn't appreciate Queen Merica, the demigod, her rule, that's when they started taking down the demigods. Sorry, I lost my train of thought per usual when I see something new in the world. The serpent's amnion. Amnion from the mother's womb, which cradled the poor unwanted offspring of a repellent birthing ritual. It will never dry out, remaining damp indefinitely. This is a key item, right? I'm assuming it is. There's no way I'm gonna find it easy in here. Especially not through all the books. It is a key item. It reminds me of Sekiro. To get the true ending, you need to... Behold treasure chest. What are you talking about? I don't know why. I was like, I'm gonna rate the message. Weird. But yes, again, lost my train of thought. This isn't really relevant to this game, of course, but in Sekiro, you needed 2 pieces of a giant serpent to get one of the true endings. I'm noticing this, this serpent's been flayed open, perhaps by the Godskin noble, and it almost has the T-pose of Queen Merica. I wonder what the relevancy of that is. If there is any, surely there is some. There's some significance to the symbolism there. Like they don't worship Queen Merica, instead they worship the serpents, which are deemed heretical, almost. It seems like anything to do with serpents has to do with sin. Like Rykard let the serpent take hold of him, and that's why he's become such a depraved beast. And then the same could be said of Mesmer, who was harboring a serpent within, and Queen Merica sent him to the Shadow Realm to wage war, use his serpent for the Golden Order, as opposed to letting it take control of him within the lands between. Within the lands between proper, because if you may remember, I posited the idea that the Shadow Realm used to be part of the lands between. The message back there says, seems familiar. This is very much like one of the cathedrals in Dark Souls 3, where you fought Pontiff Sullivan. Visions of throwing Elden Ring. That's cute. That's a reference to Lord of the Rings right there. I'm not much of a Lord of the Rings nerd, but I do appreciate its place in the mythos. Okay, so clearly they want us jumping down here. I was gonna say, we saw a golden fog wall. Where did we see that? Here, a scarab now. Not here, distracted ahead. Are you sure? Hmm. There is a way to go down there, but... Got another stake of America over there if we wanted to summon people. Not sure why you'd want to summon people here. I guess we'll continue going up before we go down. This seems like a good enough strat to me. I'm assuming we probably don't want to fall down here. I guess there is a way back up if we did, but we're fine. A bit precarious up here. Instead of luring the enemy out, what if we just go this way? Looks like there's a way to fall right here too. I mean, there is a way back up if we fall down here. I'm tempted. Let's just have a look, a cursory glance, if you will. This seems like a boss fight. Oh, hello. I tried to roll the second one. That's kind of rude if you ask me, but whatever. Just gonna back up. Not that that was really all that safe of a strat. So there are serpents inside of the Iron Virgins. Wonder if that name is deliberate or not. Like they put... There's the scarab. They put Man, I do not like how roiling this lava is up ahead. It's kind of concerning. Can we? Yeah, we can drop safely. I don't know what building this is. A little surprised that opened. Oh, there's a ladder. Got some corrupted Albinorics down here. I don't know what else to call them. Real dark. Oh, we got an actual Albinoric right there. Another situation, I'm surprised you could just open up the door there. Missionary cookbook. So this missionary was thrown into jail and then forgotten about, it seems. Holy proof dried liver. Record of crafting techniques left by a man unable to become a finger maiden, instead became a missionary, went forth to spread holy teachings. So that man came to Volcano Manor, and they were like, nah, there's no clerics here, don't you know Patches? He doesn't like that stuff. And then they threw him in jail, forgot about him, and the rest is history. And that is his story. Nice little piece of environmental storytelling. Real dark in here. I guess it's to emphasize the fact that there is no light to be found within the Volcano Manor. So again, we could drop down here. This is the same area from before. In fact, there's a blue item right there. Oh, hello. You got a lava sword. That's neat. Man Serpent Shield. Man Serpent. You haven't heard that name in quite a while. Dark Souls 1 callback. Small copper dome-shaped shield, round shield carried by the Man Serpents of Mount Gelmir, said to have been tempered in lava. It boasts great resistance to fire. The scarab is now kind of below us. It's interesting that there's these commoners are like spewing poison. They have poison pots and whatnot that they throw as well. Is that a god skin up ahead? I can't tell. It's one way to deal with a scarab. Key ahead. I'm assuming they don't mean this. Oh, they do. That's a case of a message saving the day, because I probably would have ignored that. Oh. I was hoping for like an actual useful key. Not Stone Sword key number 38. I'm gonna say no jumping. I'm gonna say we don't want to go down there. This man's wearing the Omen Killer mask, and then he got killed by his own Omen. Okay. Not the most useful of rooms, but... bunch of skulls in here. I'm not sure what these messages are indicating. Again, I feel that sneeze coming on, but it ain't. I feel like I'm missing stuff here. I kind of had a feeling. Commoner's headband. Headband that holds a cloth in place, standard wear for commoners of land between, only there are no commoners remaining with their wits about them. So why are these dudes inflicted with poison? Is that an enemy right there? Yeah, these are like snakes. That's weird. I suppose the snakes would be immune to lava. I mean, why else would they be in Volcano Manor? Got a cursed Albinorc right here. As well as the elevator. There was that secret room that we found earlier. I'm gonna send it up, but I assume there's nothing there. I mean, there is a message down there. That's weird. Okay, so this is actually the building that we saw earlier where I said we could have jumped down to multiple times. I'm glad we didn't, because apparently it was just a big old dead end down here. Is this where we saw... this must have been where we saw the gold door. Okay, so we got a shortcut, is what this is. which is handy because now we can go get that that blue item we saw. I like the design of these castles, but man, is it tough to satisfactorily explore all these areas. Satisfactorily explore all the areas. I think it was right here is where we could have fell. Yeah. Crimson Tear Scarab. I think this is a pretty good one, right? Slightly increases the recovery effects of the flask of Crimson Tears, but increases damage taken. So if you're really hurting for HP, you can put that on and chug up. I suppose rather than take the elevator, we could just run around here. I don't know which way would be faster. The more that I run, the more that I think to myself that it would have been faster if we just took the elevator, but it's fine. Again, I really don't like this. Just pool of roiling magma. I mean, I suppose it is lava. Magma has to be underground. Like, it feels like there's to be something over there. I don't want to go explore over there, but it feels like there's something. Another man serpent up ahead. It's funny that I... Yo, really? That I was questioning. I don't know if they were men or not, the serpents, and then their name is literally man serpent. That still doesn't necessarily confirm their gender, but I guess it doesn't really matter. It seems like there's something down here, so we have to go see, right? Oh, great. Basilisks, my favorite. I love to see them with their big eyes. It's so much fun. Yo, are you in the lava? They're in the lava. Okay, so they're immune to scarlet rot. They're immune to magma. These deathblight basilisks were born in death so much that even they are unaffected. It's not even by ailments. I guess it is by ailments, but lava I would not consider an ailment. You know what I mean? Why are they half hurt, some of them? Feels like we've been seeing a lot of enemies that are half hurt, and I still don't really understand why. Alright, well. Not quite sure what the point of that room was. Besides to get you killed, going for one singular somber. I hate how people call them... That scared the crap out of me. But messages refer to sombers as necessary items. Because I disagree. I should not have done that. Yeah, come to me, my friend. Quite a bit of souls. This is why is it always ruin? Why is it always liar? I believe, yep, this is where the ladder was. Man, we've been here for over an hour already. This is another situation of getting a lot done, and I'm not realizing how much time is going by. Not a complaint, for the record, just it's interesting. I guess it's partly because I haven't played Elden Ring for the channel for, as I mentioned in the previous episodes, 2 weeks or so. Kinda got a strong foe. Got distracted, among other things, so Just wasn't really in the mood to record, but here we are. I mean, I don't see no enemy. Be wary of fire, Erdtree. We are definitely setting that Erdtree on fire. I kind of had that assumption already. Because what else do you do with a tree but set it on fire? That's a joke, by the way. Especially considering there's a wildfire going on in Canada right now. I can't tell what this is. Is it like an ultra advanced form of an Albinauric? Why are these guys all poisoned? There's a serpent coming down. Why are you hurt? I have so many questions. Man serpent ashes. Check that out in a moment. This guy's got glowing eyes, which means to me that it killed a man recently. Although I don't know if that's actually true, but I'm gonna keep saying it. Check out this man serpent ashes. Ashen remains in which spirits would yet dwell. Used to summon the spirit of man serpent. I don't know why I read that. Spirit of a deformed man serpent that wields a whip of magma. It is said that long ago the elder serpent that dwelled on Mount Gelmir devoured a demigod, and the birth of man serpents followed. So Rykert wasn't taken over by the serpent. It was consumed literally by the serpent. I have to wonder if he did that on purpose. Or if that was incidental. Got another jail cell here that we can use stone sword keys upon. What is this locking away? Okay, there is a way. Why are they saying first right? We'll try it. Give you a little message, a little appraisal for that message. Pull out the torch. Getting rather dark. I mean, you don't have to tell me to target lock. But I appreciate it, I suppose. Just an Albinauric up there. See that dodge? Double checking there was nothing down there. I'm going to assume there wasn't. What did this even do for us? Oh, I guess it led us to over here. The dagger talisman. That might be good. I want to get to a safe spot before we read it. Enhances critical hits. That might be really good. A talisman depicting a dagger and a surgeon. Was White Mask Vare a surgeon? The white garb field surgeons come to the aid of friend and foe alike by dealing a final deadly thrust to spare them from the prolonged agony of a mortal wound. A sense of mercy is a catalyst for bloodlust. So perhaps White Mask Vare used to be a surgeon. And after one too many mercy killings, he became insatiable with the bloodlust. I'm glad we followed that message that said go right first. Clearly it made things a little easier for us. All that for a rune arc though. And I guess the dagger talisman. But normally those stone sword keys are locking away something on purpose. I guess we're not done exploring this building, so maybe I shouldn't be having a post-mortem of if this key was worth it. Couple actual Albinorix below, but then there's also some corrupted Albinorix over there. Just don't scream, dudes. Oh, they scrumped. Thankfully, they don't see us. Is this Reichert? I feel like that's Reichert. Ash of War, Royal Knights Resolve. We haven't gotten Ash of War in a while. Skill of the knights who once served the Elden Lord. Hold the flat of the armament to your face and pledge your resolve, greatly empowering up your next attack. Visions of Right. Also, we can't use our weapons here. Are we back at the Volcano Manor proper? Oh, we are! Hello, Patches. It's good to see you. A friendly face. My bestest friend in the whole world. He only tried to murder me once. That's not true. He only tried to murder me twice. Because the first time you meet him, he's a boss fight. And then he tried to trick you by sending you to Volcano Manor. Alright. Okay. Not the most elegant of fights, but we got through it without damage. Okay, please. Jump attacks are fun, but man, when they miss, it feels bad, man. How much further do you think this goes? A seedbed curse. Did not expect that down here. I wonder if, had we left the Dung Eater alive, we would have encountered something over here. Go for the grab. Nice. We're just gonna let it spin out. Checking out more of the insides. Oh, the sneeze is coming back. Apologies. You could tell that sneeze was brewing for a while because that was a big one. Yeah, checking out the inside of the serpent. I was gonna say there's no way it's a hidden path right there. Inside of the Iron Virgin had some like serpent hands that they used to grab you. The serpents are also adorned with like rings or bracelets like Godric the Grafted. So I wonder if those used to be like nobles that they shoved in there and got them consumed by serpents or something. Plump sort and then behold skinny sort. That's funny. As long as you don't think too much about the implications, that's funny. Okay, so we're back at the start of the Volcano Manor exploration area. So I think that means we've explored our little area here. unfortunately, we don't really have an easy way of getting back up. First off, left? Oh, they're trying to tell you to go the shortcut before you go over here. That's fair. I don't really want to go the long way, but I think that's what we might be doing here. I'm assuming it's nighttime because it's pretty dark out now. Yeah. We are at the hour 30 mark. This would be where we saw the gold fog wall. I don't really want to end the episode with us not really accomplishing a whole lot in the past little bit. Man, this room is really much very reminiscent of the Pontiff Sullivan boss fight cathedral of Dark Souls 3. Including an elevator that leads to upper area. Let's play a bit more. We'll see if we can perhaps get to another notable area. We did just find an item that we missed. Just a golden rune. I gotta say, this area is quite a bit more striking in the nighttime. I guess that might be a... I was gonna say that might be most areas, but that's probably not true. Like, Skadu Altus looks really nice during the dawn and the day. Like, surely there's nothing out there. Like, we can go out there. We have enough fire resist that I'm not really that concerned about the idea. I'm more concerned about the possibility of what lies within the lava. That's my concern. So all these towers have scaffolding on it, which kind of makes me feel better about the fact that we haven't really explored many. Sort of alludes to me the idea that we're not going to explore most, if not all of them, or any of them. Trying to figure out where we diverted our path. I guess it was up there. Yeah, okay. So we killed all the dudes here, except for whatever is at the top of this staircase. I still can't tell what that is. I would say it could be a big head albinorc, but it still has its legs. So it's a serpent. It's a man serpent with a cloak. I don't know what's up with his head, though. I suppose we're about to find out. Shall we? Way more HP than I expected. I don't know how it dropped from like 2 hits at 60% to literally having nothing. That didn't make much sense to me, but I'm assuming this is Praetor Rykard's throne room. So perhaps that seedbed curse, perhaps the Dung Eater got to Praetor Rykard. Okay, so we can see the other side of this volcano area. I'm going to assume there's nothing in the lava pit here. It just doesn't seem like a place we want to go. I just don't like how roiling it is in the middle. There seems like there's something off there. Well, we've made our way all the way to this warp spot, so we might as well take it. Oh, this just leads to the boss fight that we've been to prior. So does that mean we've explored all of Alexander's still over here? Prison Town Church. Temple of Iglay. That's where the boss fight was. Where's this? I suppose we're doing a little bit of meandering. We might as well see what this is. Ah, right. This is where we got transported to via Patch's trap. Primeval Sorcerer Azur. Okay, so this is where we got the spell. I should just warp here real quick because Selin referenced Sorcerer Azur as being her mentor. Oh, that's this guy. I totally forgot about this guy. Does he have nothing to say now? He had nothing to say in the first place. We probably just picked up his spell and then that was that. Okay. Do we do a fight? Let's do a fight. Let's see what this area has to offer us. Erdtree ahead, therefore try storm. It's kind of concerning. Let's pop this. Let's pop this. I don't know if this is gonna stack. I'm assuming not. It looks like it might have. Oh no, we have to use that? Weapon that serves as both greatsword and spear, thought to have been used to hunt an immortal great serpent in the distant past, manifests a long blade of light when facing such a creature. When their master's heroic aspirations degenerate into greed, his men search for a weapon with which they might halt their lord. Great Serpent Hunt. Perform a powerful forward lunge that follow up with an upward thrust by additional input. When fighting a great serpent, a long blade of light will appear, revealing the armament's true power. Screw it. We're gonna fight him without it. See how it goes. God Devouring Serpent. Oh, I don't like this. Okay, we're not doing significant damage, which leads credence to the idea that perhaps we should be using whatever that weapon is. It spews poison, so I guess that explains why the commoners were poisoned. It seems like we're not going to be able to get much in the way of melee attacks. We did just get grabbed. I'm spamming my attack buttons to get out, but it doesn't seem like that's that plausible. Alright, we'll try it. We'll try the dang gimmick weapon. I don't like using gimmick weapons in boss fights, but it seems like that might be out of our hands here. Alright, that sucked. We'll give it another shot. A real attempt this time. Yeah, not too pleased with the fact that they want us using a gimmick weapon here, but whatever, we'll give it a shot. Well, it is dealing significantly more damage. Let's top ourselves off just because I don't trust us being at not full HP. I'm at FP. Now what? Okay, this still does significant damage. even without using the L2 attack. And gives us range, which is actually the key to this fight. Okay. I was hoping there'd be a critical attack there, but alas. Just chug up. That's the grab. Of course that's the grab. We need to get away from this wall. Also, we might as well try to go for our souls, eh? We got displaced by the serpent. Rude. I don't know why sometimes it seems like I do more damage. Okay, not sure why I got hit there. We'll double chug. Okay, that's why we double chug. You double chug it up. Because you got 14 Estus, so you might as well. Again, I don't know how to dodge that third attack there. It seems like I'm doing it, and then I'm not. Alright, well, honestly, that's a pretty bad fight. I'm not happy with how this went. Is there phase 2 coming up? Take a sip of water. Is Praetor Reichard gonna come out from the corpse now? Oh, he was the corpse. Why is it frame dropping so much?
Very well.
Okay, I don't like that every time it transitions a scene, it frame drops. Like, what's going on here? Are we really gonna phase 2 a giant snake that bleeds lava? Oh my god, frame dropping again. Get ready for the next one. That's
We will devour the very god.
these are some line reads, if you ask me. Okay, well, we need another weapon. Actually, let's try this weapon, I suppose. Okay, it still actually does decent damage. We did use, like, pretty much all of our flasks. I'll say it again, this doesn't seem like the most engaging of fights. I mean, the aesthetics are cool, I'll give you that. I don't know when to stop running. It seems like never. The answer is if you ever stop running, you get hit by skulls. I should have seen that coming. Yep.
Now we can devour God together.
These are some line reads. Wow. Okay, well, I was hoping I would one-shot this boss with this weapon here. I guess this is, like, actually looks very similar to... I don't know if it's not Yorm's weapon from Dark Souls 3. It looks similar to the Demon Souls weapon, where you had to, like, hit the mana rays out of the sky or whatever. I didn't mean to do that. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this fight, but it is what it is, so I think I'll call this an episode for now because it's getting a little long. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, click that like button, and I'll see you in the next one.